So this week's really hard week for me. I was filming Monday, Tuesday, today is Wednesday. I'm photographing Thursday, Friday, filming 2 shows on Saturday. I know I've got something on Sunday as well. Problem is, when it's back to back, the reason it makes it hard, it's not actually filming. And it's not, yes, I mean, I have to put a few days editing aside. But what makes it hard is when I get home, if it's a long show, I have to download the footage, all the cameras. And as most of you know, I use a lot of cameras. I have to download all the footage. I have to charge all the batteries. Then I have to make sure the footage I've downloaded is okay. So I've had many years ago cases where I downloaded the footage thinking, okay, it's all downloaded, so I'm gonna just go to bed. Big mistake. Because when it came to editing it, I realized it hadn't downloaded everything. So by that time it was too late, because when I'm filming shows back to back, I have to wipe the card, start again. Not a good idea. So basically, but when you use loads of cameras, you can more or less get away with 1 or 2 cameras failing or not working properly. But still, I don't feel right when I don't give 100% to a client. And this is why, going back to what I said, I have to download the footage, and the way I check it is I'll edit the first 10-15 minutes of the show. That way I know all the camera angles are okay, everything is okay, I don't need to worry. And that's why, you know, when I film things back to back, or photograph, for example, if I'm photographing an event and it's back to back, it's really hard because I get home about 11 o'clock at night, maybe midnight, sometimes even later. Because by the time I have to pack up and go and everything, it takes time. So I have to then stay up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, downloading footage, checking everything. So this week's really hard, but July is always hard. Last weekend, we had the air show here, literally here on the beach. And they had loads of like fighter planes, and it was spectacular. Red Arrows came down. If you don't know what Red Arrows are, they're like the display team of the British Royal Air Force. And what they do, and they have these color smokes behind them, what they do is absolutely incredible. So yeah, all this road was closed. I don't know how far they closed. I think this bit may have been open, but certainly back further down it was closed. And they had loads of airplanes, food stands. So loads of families come down for picnic, and it was really nice. But the problem is it was raining heavily on Saturday. And later on in the day, it cleared up, and Sunday was cloudy, but it wasn't sunny. So it could have been even nicer, but still credit to all the pilots. They performed incredibly well. And I went for a drive. I didn't go watch it. I saw it from a distance. So what I saw from a distance was amazing. Yeah. It's really strange. Every time I get near, on the left is the prison, Swansea prison. Every time I get near here, if I'm on the phone, I lose signal. I don't know whether it's intentional or it's just a coincidence. But whatever it is, I literally, the minute I get there, I lose signal. trying to think whether I can remember how to get there without using a sat nav. Better not risk it. I finally solved the GoPro 11 overheating. So, for anyone who's got a GoPro, primarily using it 4K upwards, if you use the, what's it called, audio, the media something or another, you cannot connect an audio device, a microphone, to your GoPro unless you use this case that goes around the GoPro. And it's called media something or another. But the problem is, it's a catch-22. If you use that case with your GoPro to connect the microphone, it will overheat. If you use it without that media mod, that's it, the media mod. If you use it without the media mod, it's unlikely for it to overheat. I've run it for a good half an hour, 45 minutes with external power, battery door open, no problem. But the minute you use the media mod, which covers the battery and covers the whole of the GoPro, it will overheat within minutes if you're shooting 4K up. So the solution is, the way I got around it, you can't see it in this, but the way I've got around it is I've put a fan, a small fan that runs off USB underneath it. So it blows air through GoPro and it dissipates the heat that way. And I haven't had a problem yet. So this journey today will be the litmus test, where I'll know where, if the GoPro is running, GoPro 11 specifically, I don't know about the others, or running long periods of time, it's going to overheat or not. So we shall see. The one on top of the car, not a problem, because naturally you get plenty of airflow. That's what GoPros are designed for, ultimately. I'm just waving to a Defender that went past. That's what they're designed for. They're designed for outdoor use, not in the car or in the house. So it's not, I don't blame GoPro, but still, it would have been nice for them to design media mod in such a way that it encourages airflow and doesn't overheat. That's a problem with these GoPros and these action cameras. The way they're designed, you have to spend a fortune to be able to fully utilize everything as it should, because it would have been easy for them to put a port on the GoPro's body itself where you can plug in a microphone jack. But no, you have to spend a good £80 in order to be able to use a decent quality microphone, unless you're happy using the GoPro's own mic, which I've used it from some of the videos, early videos you will see. It was rubbish. So it's their way of trying to generate more money effectively, which I disagree with. It's so hot and humid. It's not sunny at all, as you can see, but it's very hot and humid. Just going to pull into this petrol station that's coming up shortly. I always go there. I know them, quite well. There's one lovely lady, I've known her for years. She's got a a teenage boy, and whenever I go there, you know, we always chat about her family. She's lovely. They're all so nice. I remember years ago, I went to a shop once in Mumbles. It was one of these where, in order to return an Amazon parcel, you had to go to a specific shop. And the only place nearest to me was in Mumbles. So I went into that shop to return the parcel. I was just chatting with the guy behind the till, and, you know, lovely, lovely guy. So naturally, I never go there. It was one of these shops, you know, shop corners that sell everything. I have no reason to go there. Anyway, about a year or two later, I had to return another Amazon parcel. And I, again, went to that shop. And the minute I walked in, the guy goes, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you? Where have you been?" And I thought, "Oh my God, you still remember me?" He said, "Yeah, of course I remember you. You're so nice." I thought, "What do you mean I'm nice? I just spoke to you like a normal person. I wasn't being nice or anything. I was just literally just asking him how his day was." But I guess people don't talk to shopkeepers and people who work behind the till. I just find it really cold if you don't. So this is the petrol station we're coming up to. That is a Shell one. God, I dread to think how much money I'm going to have to spend on, because I'm almost on empty. There was time it would only cost £50 to fill up. But since the fuel prices have gone up, you know, it's more near 100. We'll find out when I pull in there. Hi, lovely. Hi, how are you? Sorry to interrupt you. It's number 1 as well, yeah, please, if you would.
I'll do that at the end now, 2 seconds.
Thank you. Can I have a carrier bag as well, please?
You don't want much.
I know, I'm so demanding. How are you? Are you okay?
I'm good, yes.
Oh, bless you.
There we are, 72.47.
You're very kind.
This is to keep your rubbish in, isn't it?
I know. You should see inside the car. It's like the Swansea tip. I'm surprised.
It's probably tidier, this one.
It is. I'm surprised people don't dump black bags in there. Thanks, lovely. Take it. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Let's go. Oh, God. They've closed the road. So they've made this into 1 lane. The problem with that is coming out to the petrol station. If this was the Porsche, I would have just gone, woof, gone. With the Land Rover, it does 0 to 60 I think it's in about 13 or 14 seconds. So I've got no chance. I have to wait until all the cars have gone, or the light at the roundabout goes red so I can pull out. Otherwise, I've got literally no chance whatsoever of pulling out.
Life-changing learning starts with the opening.
Sometimes I wish I could have put one of those windmills in front of us. If I had a huge garden, I would have loved to put one of those in the garden, because it generates so much electricity. We get a lot of wind. Well, ever since global warming, the sort of rate of high wind has gone up so much. I'm thinking wind power could generate a lot of electricity, but obviously you need planning permission. You can't just put it in your house, because allegedly they cause a lot of noise and disturbance for the neighbors. So even if you try and be green, the neighbors will complain anyway. I just saw a biker go past and he stood up, and I wondered, why is he riding his bike while he's standing? It dawned on me, his seat was pitch black, so it must be really hot. He must have just left home, and obviously he would have burned his backside. One of these days, I really have to get the air conditioning fixed in this car. It's working, it just needs some fluid inside it or something like that. Every now and then, the air conditioning cars need a certain type of fluid. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. Even if I do get it fixed, it's just 1 month a year. It's normal, not just 1 month. I would say a couple of months, July and August. But when you need it, days like this, it's priceless. As most of you know, the good thing with the Defender is I never go above 50 in it anyway. So quite often on the motorway, you know, when you're doing the speed limit is 70, then it goes down to 50, then it goes back to 70. I don't have to worry about that. So anything above 50, I can't do anyway. So I just stick to 50 regardless. Makes the journey a lot more relaxing, to be honest. See, in front of us, the journey, the speed limit is now 50. Is this the exit? I don't think this is the exit, is it? one of the things I always do when I'm going to a place I don't know or haven't been before, I tend to Google it. So I Google the direction, then memorize the direction, so I don't have to rely on sat-nav. I just forgot. I'm sure even if I don't use the sat-nav, as I get to certain places through the journey between here and Llantwit, I'm sure something will jot my memory, and then I'll go, oh yeah, I need to turn left here, I need to turn right here. Oh yeah, I think this is the exit. Pretty sure this is the exit. I think when I get here, I have to turn left. Like I said, little things reminds me that I'm on the right road. Gives me flashbacks. We're coming to a lay-by after the roundabout. I think then, is it here at the roundabout or is it after? Bridgend. No, it's at the roundabout. I think we followed the Bridgend sign. I think so. Pyle. One of my clients revolutionizes in there. It's just up the road from there. Oh yeah, it's the right road. Revolutionizes there, and a really good client of mine, dance camera. What's it, dance camera? Yeah, I'm definitely on the right road. Someone's in a hurry. Do you know, it sounds crazy, but I actually like getting lost sometimes. Because, like, it challenges your faith. Sometimes you just have to believe in your destiny, even if you get lost. Somebody told me this years ago when I was a student. They said there was this guy, I don't know who he was, I was chatting with him. What I used to do, there was a woodland near my house when I was a student. Not my home, but where I used to stay. And I used to get the books, go in the woodland, sit next to this lake, and it was so peaceful. It was beautiful. Just sit there and just study. It was gorgeous. This guy was walking past. He stopped, and we were chatting. Oh, hang on. Do I have to turn right here? No. We were chatting, and he said, "Oh, Bridgend straight there." And he said he loves getting lost in places. I said, "Why do you say that?" He said, "Because it challenges my faith, and also I like the unknown." And I thought that was so beautiful. I really contemplated on that for a while, and I thought he's right. There is something, as long as you're not late to get to a place, because then you get stressed out, obviously. But if you're not late, you're on time, and if you get lost, it's exciting because you end up in places that you would never have seen otherwise. So yeah, oh wow, the view. I'm praying the GoPro on top of the car is working because the view in front is just stunning. I'm hoping I get to see a sign that says Cow Bridge or something like that. Ah, Cow Bridge. Wow, these valleys look stunning. This is why I really wanted to film this. Is it turn right here or? No. I do remember somewhere along this road I have to turn right, or is it further down? And I mean like a sharp right, so I don't keep going towards Cardiff, Cambridge. We'll find that. Oh wow! The people camping on the farm. When I was younger, I used to love going camping. Me and a roommate, one was a student in uni. Me and a roommate decided, literally randomly, got up one morning. We said, "Let's go down south of UK to Cornwall, and then from there go to Brighton, and then from Brighton go to London, but cycle all the way." Oh, hang on, Llantwit Major, turn right. Okay. So anyway, we decided to just go one morning. Didn't pack much, had a tent, sleeping bags, and we just stayed at sort of campsite. And there was one campsite, it was late at night, where they specifically said no singles, has to be couples and families only. So we thought, look, the next campsite's miles away. We're not gonna, I hope I'm in the right way. We're not gonna get there, you know, in time. It was already late at night. So we decided to book into the campsite. You obviously go into a reception, you say, you know, you want to stay in there, and oh God, I've never been down here before, I know that. Anyway, the guy went, I'm sorry, this is couples and families only. So we said, oh, it's okay, we're a couple, we're gay. The guy, you could see, he was looking at us thinking, no, you're not. But he could say no, so he let us stay in there for the night. We left soon after the next morning, but still. Wow, I've definitely not been here before, but this is beautiful. I've definitely never been here before, so this is all new. Wow, that's a pretty house. Wow. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Getting lost is sometimes has its own attractions, because had I not been lost, I'm just following the sign. I would never have come this way, because sat-nav takes me another way. So every year I'll just go that way. But this year, this is beautiful. One thing that worries me is these tight roads. Because the Defender is really wide. Well, my Defender is really wide. Wow, this is beautiful. So roads that are quite narrow, I tend to struggle, because if there's another car coming from the front, it's a tight squeeze basically. I'm so glad I got lost. I love this road. I would love to live somewhere where there's lots of trees and big land. What's this? St. Bride Bridge. The Fox. I bet that pub's so busy. When I was photographing a job last night at a show, I said to one of the parents that I'm coming down Cowbridge. So, like, in Cowbridge, everyone's really well off. Apparently, there are more millionaires per mile than anywhere in the UK. In Cowbridge now. But I don't know whether Llantwit Major is part of Cowbridge or not. I don't know. I just had a thought, what if I missed the sign that says turn left, turn right to Llantwit Major? Just, welcome to Bristol! It'd be rather embarrassing. It's funny actually, because when I go through farmland or places where there are farms like this, I always think I fit in with the Defender because everyone's going to think I'm a farmer. Wow, this is stunning. I literally have no idea where I am, but it's stunning. I'm going to keep going for another 10 minutes. And if I don't see any signs that I know, then I'm going to put the sat nav on. Being lost is fun, but not when you start to compromise being late. Nope. As much as I love these roads, they do scare me. I think it would be beautiful if you were in a normal car, a small car, but a big car. These roads aren't exactly designed for that. And if I break down, I'm going to cause such a massive traffic jam behind me. Ooh, we're definitely in the farmland area because I could smell the manure. Okay, Let's see if this says... Nope. Ah, stop. What are you doing? Thank you. I tend to always thank people that are waiting, even if they're waiting at the red light. Mum was with me once, and she went, "Why are you thanking them? It's the red light for them. They're supposed to wait." I said, "Mum, I feel bad. They're waiting because of me." Sports grounds. No. I'm hoping it just turn up in Llantwit Major. I'm really praying we just see a sign saying, "Welcome to Llantwit Major." I may take the Defender to Brecon for service, because I always go there for service. I might just go there to get oil changed or something, only because I want you to see the road, how beautiful the Brecon beacons are. The roads are just breathtaking, especially in summer. Why isn't this person moving? They're not doing 20, they're not doing 30. They're doing 25. Could it be they're not unsure of the speed limit, so they're going, I don't know whether it's 20 or 30, so I'm just picking somewhere in between. Ah, it's speeding up now, okay. Okay, we're moving now. When I'm in a Defender and I start questioning why someone's going so slow, then there's something wrong. Normally, I'm the one that gets road rage for going slow, but... something's definitely not right. I should have been in Llantwit Major by now. Oh God. Oh God. Problem is, like I keep saying, because Defender's so wide, when the oncoming traffic is trying to avoid the bushes, so they come more towards center of the road, then I start getting very scared. I'm very nervous because I'm wide as it is, and they're coming almost practically right at me. Oh, it's sign. Let's have a look at this sign. Llantwit Major straight ahead. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, it really scares me there. And back there, the roads were bumpy, like you sort of sway from left to right, left to right. It's not even, like it's doing that now. I don't know if you can see it in the GoPro or not. Whoa, this car's going crazy. God, what's he doing? He must have been doing 70-80 this road. Yeah. So yeah, when I'm swaying from left to right, it gets very scary. Definitely not coming through here again. We're not in a Defender. Well, at least I know I'm heading the right way because I'm going towards Llantwit Major, so... This hedges like this, where the hedges haven't been cut properly, so they come into the road. Oh, hang on, let me see the sign. It's wasted. So the oncoming traffic has no choice but to come more to the center of the road, and that's what causes the problem. It's definitely a scenic route. The good news is the GoPro's still going. Ha! So I solved it because it's boiling hot outside. It's boiling hot out. Oh, is this the road that I need to turn right? Let me have a look. No, I don't think so. Maybe it was. I don't know. I'm just going to follow this sign just in case. Yeah, so the GoPro's still going strong. Llantwit Major, straight ahead. Okay. Pyle and Bridgend is on the left. Oh, no. Llantwit Major. Now I know where I am. I definitely know where I am. So I didn't need sat nav anyway. We're actually in the sort of town center. Well, it's not town center, but we're near the town center of Llantwit Major. So I know exactly where we are. I'm definitely getting a trucker's arm. Some of these houses are beautiful. There's a sharp left somewhere here. I think it's that one. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. We're almost there. so hot. Problem is it's 3:30, so the schools are finishing. Because the schools are finishing, it's causing a traffic. Well, I'm in the right place or not. So there's a car in front that shouldn't have left and it's entered the roundabout, blocked this road completely because their side is a red light. Common sense, really. Look, they completely blocked their road. Oh my God, what's wrong with people? So now we have to wait for all these cars to go past because of one car that couldn't be bothered to wait. I can. Oh,